begin this episode seeing Deborah attend an event dressed in a poker theme dress that actually looks pretty good. The event's for a young artist named Nico that's starting his residency in Vegas. After meeting him, she begins dating him. At first, she thinks it's just, for the press to promote his residency, but the young man begins to show a genuine interest in her. Before their first date, she calls the paparazzi so she can get a few, shots, since she can't technically really work right now, but, wants to remain in the press. Deborah is hilarious. Next, we see Marcus meeting with a realtor and expresses interest in purchasing an old casino. The realtor begins flirting with him, and I do not blame her because he is so fine. And the next thing you know, is knocking on the wood during this whole bit, basically acting like I'm checking out the place. And she picks up on the fact that, that's his boyfriend and apologizes, but offers to hang out anyway. She wants to, have fun with two gays and discuss business. So, hey, cool. Ava met a young handsome man at the event, and she begins to date him. He's a sex worker, and she's totally into that for whatever reason, and finds out through time that he has ambition to become a magician. You can tell by the look on her face that he totally killed the fantasy. Ava is not into it. But nonetheless, so they have successful dates, and we see a scene where Deborah and Ava both celebrate their successful outings. And Deborah seems like a girl again. She's texting and excited to hear from him and laughing. It's cute. Next, we see Marcus get advice from Deborah on the old casino, and she advises against it and basically tells him it's not a good investment. On their next outing, Deborah and Nico appear to be having a good time, and he rented out a whole restaurant just so he can be with her. She asks to skip dessert so they can get out this place. He immediately yells, check. Oh, they are having fun with each other. While they're on the way out to the car, one of the paparazzi rats out Deborah and basically reveals she called him before her and Nico's first date. Nico overhears this, and she tells him not to pay him any mind to get in the car. They have a brief discussion, and Nico is just not into Deborah calling the paparazzi. He's just totally turned off by this and basically tells her to head home, and perhaps she should catch a ride with her paparazzi friend. She knocks on the window and basically tells him, the wedding's still taking place tomorrow, and he tells her that he thinks he's unavailable on that day. Yikes. Nico is just over it. The next morning, Deborah's texting, and Ava walks in, and she gets Deborah's phone, and she sees that she's basically texting him walls of text, and tells her that it says undelivered because Nico has blocked her. Deborah seems so hurt by this and hilariously asks, "How do I block back?" and continues to text. We get to Marty's big wedding day, and his wedding day is interrupted because his fiance was being arrested for international fraud. Yikes, Marty, you sure know how to pick 'em. Deborah cheers him up and basically tells him, he puts himself out there. That's a good thing at their age, and reveals that she got her heart broken by international rock star, and they're living, but once they reach 100, if neither of them are married, she'll marry him. They're good friends. I think they have a good friendship, but I don't know. It's almost as if he keeps playing with Deborah, or they keep playing with each other, and then they're into other things, but they seem to come back around. I don't know. I would like to see him and Deborah get together, because I just feel like it's something that's kind of right about them. I can't put my finger on it, but who knows? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. So being in the moment and realizing that, hey, she took a chance on something, but hey, it was good that she puts herself out there still. She rushes to Marcus and encourages him to take a chance, and by the casino, she even offers to be a partner with him privately or whatever, she'll help him, and he agrees. I love this because I do love them working together. It's clear that Marcus is very serious with Deborah's schedule and all, and they had a falling out, but I think Marcus kind of just outgrew being Deborah's employee. So I like that they'll be working together again, but from this standpoint, as a partnership, and he could even book her as talent at his casino. Oh, I see the vision. So, anywho, In the final scene, we see that Marcus and Deborah are touring the old casino, and the Ava is just like, oh my god, I can't believe that, like, I'm part owner of a casino. Marcus corrects her, basically tells her, no you're not, you're just here. So Ava receives a notification from her social media and reveals to Deborah that her ex Nico is writing songs about her, and his fan base is like totally trashing her, and Deborah was not for it. So she is gonna use this experience and basically write jokes about it for her Madison Square Garden date, which I think is a good idea, and basically gets on her phone and tells Siri to call Diane Warren. I think this is hilarious, and Deborah is such a diva for having Diane Warren's number. So this is another good episode. Like, I like the message of just still putting yourself out there no matter what age you are and living. I think last week's episode was a bit funnier, but this episode was still enjoyable. I'm going to rate this episode a solid B+. If you like this review, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.